I got her back. It's pretty fun. I never curse her out. As much as I say crazy, I never curse her. Even if I'm really mad, I can't do like, fuck you. I can't do it. It doesn't sit right. I prefer psychological warfare, you know? Yeah. I like knowing that I can ask my mother a question and the mere mention of that question might terrorize her mind for years to come. So I decided I would ruin one of her days. So I chose Christmas. So here's what I did, okay? Christmas morning, my parents and their 5 dogs are at my house. My mother is in a fantastic mood, okay? She is a Latina woman on Christmas morning. You don't understand this type of joy, all right? She's like cooking and dancing. She's like, Ricky, tiki, tiki, la, la, la. Baby Jesus is here today. Just doing her spick shit, you know, so. It's my mom. Okay, so I see her. Yeah. I go, Mom? And she goes, Jay? Like, I could feel the joy coming off of her. And I'm like, now's a good time. I go, Mom, have you ever thought about how you're going to have to bury each one of those dogs? She goes, why would you say that? And I go, I don't know. I go, do you ever think about what you'll do if Dad dies before you? She goes, no, I've never thought about this. And I go, well, I'm asking you, so think about it. And she goes, I would pray and I would hope to die the same day. I go, that'd actually be super convenient. Like, as far as planning the funerals and going over the will, if you can pull it off, I think we'd all be on board. She goes, Merry Christmas to you. I go, Merry Christmas to you too. And my dad is sitting 2 feet away. He hasn't heard one word of the conversation. He's just in dad mode, checked out, staring at ceiling lights, you know, like. You call his attention, it just snaps him out of a flashback. I'm like, hey, Dad. Yeah! Jesus. I asked him the same thing. I go, hey, man, have you ever thought about what you'd do if Mom dies before you? And he goes, I like blondes and I like big tits, buddy. Sounds like you've been thinking about that quite a bit. And he goes, every night, pal. Every night. I was like, you guys have different dreams, I guess. But that guy, oh my God. Nothing like men in their 70s, right? My dad's at that really cool place in his life where he says things that are true that provide relief to no one. Like this week, I call him up. I'm like, what's up? He goes, you know, gays don't bother me. And I was like, that's good. He goes, they're just living their life. Why would I get upset? And I'm like, I don't know. And then it's just quiet on the phone. I'm like, are we done talking right now? He's like, no, I'm just thinking. Oh, it's fun to listen to. As you breathe into the... And he goes, your mother and I are going on a cruise. And I go, okay, have fun. And I ask him, I go, which cruise line? And he goes, Carnival. And I'm like, wait, isn't that like the party cruise? And my dad's response, I swear on my children, was, buddy, there's no other way to say it. I love watching black people have fun. What? I mean, we all do, but to say it out loud, it's fucking crazy. Can you picture my dad on the aft deck of a Carnival cruise? Just like... Those blacks are having fun. Let's get some food. This is fun. So I'm a dad, and I am. I've changed some, not too much. You have to change a little bit. You know, there's an expression, having kids changes you. I think it should be modified to having kids should change you. It's a big-time red flag when you meet somebody who's like, yeah, I've had 4 kids. I haven't changed at all. And you're like, oh, you're super unstable. That's good to know. They don't have to be huge changes, but, you know, you kind of evaluate your life and you make a change. Me, personally, I'm very proud of what I changed. I realized when I had kids, I had no time, no energy. I need to edit something out of my life. You know what I edited out of my life? Arguing with everyone. Every friend, every family member, I just don't engage. As soon as it starts, I flip it on them. Okay, so as soon as I'm arguing with somebody and they're like, yeah, I don't really agree with you, I go, yep, I'm on your side now. And they're like, what? I go, as soon as you spoke, I came around and joined you. That's how little I want to talk to you. And I'm free. Feels great. Now, not everybody likes it. I'll tell you, my own mother is not a fan. She lives for arguing. There are some people built like that. She lives for combative things. She wants to just fucking stab, twist, turn. She loves it. She's also a dream crusher, which is my least favorite quality in a human being. You know, a dream crusher, the person who, no matter what you say, you want to do or try, they're like, not you. And you're like, it's good to have you around, you know? Those stay with you, right? Like, I bet you me just bringing it up brings them to your own memory. That's how powerful they are. I do remember telling her, I was like, I'm going to LA to do stand-up. This is years ago. I say it to her. I'm going to LA to do stand-up. Her response was, you should go to the post office. I was so naive. I was like, they do stand-up shows at the post office? And she goes, no, to work. I was like, oh, no. Stand-up would be the work. And she goes, I understand. I was like, wait a minute, am I telling you my dream, and then you're saying, go be a mailman? And she was like, Jace. Okay, now I do all right. You know, I make a good living. She knows about it, obviously. She hits me up for shit constantly. But I still get to have some fun. Like, you know what I sent my mother just a few weeks ago for her 75th birthday? A book of fucking stamps. And I put a little note in there. I got these at work today. Ha 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 ha. Don't feel badly. She gets hooked up. So, yeah, she's such a dick. But when I do the road, I leave a wife and 2 small kids, and she's pretty attached, you know. She cries when I leave. Like, all the time. Yeah, she does. I leave and she's like, it's gonna be hard when you're gone. And then I have to do like an acting exercise, and I'm like, it's gonna be hard for me too. You know? It's not hard. It's fun. I just did it backstage on the phone like 5 minutes ago. She's like, I'm all alone at the house. And I was like, I'm all alone out here, you know? No, I'm not. Yeah, she's great. She's great. I love her. I love the kids more, but I do love her. Well, it's a different love, you know? Like, I don't want to fuck the kids, so there's a start. That's good, Tom. So it is beyond your capacity to explain how much you end up loving your kids. It is. And like now, I'm on that side of it. So I get to be amused by people who don't have kids, who swear that they get it. That's my favorite. Like to hang out with a friend who doesn't have any kids and he's like, yeah, man, I see that you love your kids. I totally know what you're feeling because I love my dog. And I'm like, yeah. I'm not diminishing pet love. Pet love is real. Absolutely. I've had pets my entire life. It's the best. I've rescued animals. I encourage you to do it. I have a dog that I adore. But here's the difference between my love for that dog and my kids. If that dog were to hurt one of my kids, immediately and without question, I would drown that dog, all right? And I mean through yelps like, ah, I'd go, like that. And then I would give it to my son. And I'd be like, remember when that hurt you? I killed it. And he'd be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this dead dog? And I'd go, I don't know, maybe learn to stand up for yourself so I don't have to do shit like that, all right? I know. It's a very divisive joke. It has been the entire tour. I think it sets up the audience into two camps, you know? People who are like, don't do the yelp. It makes it real. And then other people were like, do the yelp. That's my favorite shit, man. And you know who you are. Yeah. Dude, having kids makes you do crazy shit. I'm not even proud of some of the things I've done, all right?